Jesus told them a story to help explain a deeper truth. He described the kingdom of heaven as a farmer who planted only good seeds in his field. However, while everyone was asleep, an enemy secretly sowed weeds amid the wheat and then left. As the wheat grew and formed heads, the weeds also appeared, confusing the workers. The servants asked the owner, "Should we pull up the weeds?" He responded no, because pulling them now might uproot the wheat as well. He explained that both good and evil coexist until the time of harvest, which is God's judgment. At harvest time, the harvesters will first gather the weeds to be burned, symbolizing wickedness being separated. Then they will gather the good wheat and bring it into the barn, representing the righteous being. This parable teaches us that evil and good are present together in the world until divine justice is executed. Just as farmers wait for the right time to harvest, God waits patiently for the final judgment. The weeds symbolize the presence of evil, false teachings and sin in the world. The wheat represents believers' righteousness and God's true followers. Patience is necessary because premature action might harm those who are truly righteous. It reminds us that God's plan involves allowing both good and evil to grow side by side temporarily. There will be a time when God will separate what is righteous from what is sinful. This story encourages believers to trust God's timing and his judgment at the end of days. It also calls for patience, faithfulness, and careful discernment in living out our faith. Ultimately, the parable reassures that justice will be served when God's harvest is ready.